Last game, your team knocked down 21 threes at a 71, excuse me, at a 70% clip. 11 different Red Hawks knocked down a three against Trinity Christian. Um, while it seems that this team has more versatility offensively this year, at least through the first two games, do you still see the three ball being, a part of this team's identity?
Yeah, huge. It's what we recruit. If you can't shoot, you can't play here for us. We got a lot of different guys that can do it. We got five men that can shoot threes. Robbins, Almar, Antoine can make shots. He's really improved his three this offseason. And then we have guards that can do it, wings, so we're always going to take a lot of threes. But we have diversified how we can score, though, at the same time. We can get to the free throw line, we can get paint touches, which I think produce even higher quality threes as well.
How pleased were you with last game's performance? Obviously, off the top of my head, you win by 80 points. But did you, as a whole, were there certain areas that you still want to see more? Were you pleased with the performance? What are your just general thoughts?
Yeah, I thought our guys, I'll start on the offensive end. I thought our ball really moved. We were unselfish, made the right plays. We produced really, really good shots, got a lot of paint touches, which was good for us. Um, the defensive rebounding percentage I didn't love for us. Blocking out, we got to be better. We got to be more disciplined, got to be more physical. We got to be tighter in our gaps off the ball as well defensively. I thought those were the two areas where we improve the most.
Your team improved to number 7 in the College Insider mid-major top 25 poll. I know that you're not really concerned about the outside. A lot of it, what you preach is obviously just us and taking things game by game. But do you feel like your program and what you're building is finally getting, the respect and attention that, from your peers and just in general from media?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really pay attention to it, I guess. I mean, I didn't know that. Again, it's good. It's good for our school. It's good for our program to get some notoriety and get some publicity. But again, it really means nothing at the same time, though. To me, it's about just getting better every single day, getting in practice, watching film, getting extra shots up, lifting. Can we continue to progress?
You're getting ready to head over to Air Force this weekend, playing this Saturday at 2 Eastern. Can you just touch on this road contest?
Yeah, got a lot of respect for Air Force. Obviously, anytime you go on the road, it's a hard game. Obviously the altitude there, we got to get adjusted. Air Force is a very, very unique team in the way that they play on both sides of the ball. They run a matchup zone on the defensive side, and then on the offensive side, they run pure Princeton offense. And so the game is usually a little bit slower paced. If we played when we played against them last year at halftime, I told the guys, the staff, I was like, fellas, if we keep playing at this pace, it's totally advantage Air Force. We got to get this thing more up tempo and got a lot. They're very disciplined. They do a great job, very well coached. So it'll be a really, really tough game.
Do you expect anything different from maybe even your younger guys? Obviously, the first road contest, do you feel like anything, I know nothing changes from what you coach, but do you expect any different reactions? Is there anything that you think, anything different that you might be saying to your guys heading into it?
Yeah, I think it's how we handle adversity, right? But we got such great player leadership with our three captains that really help those young guys, right? When Absaro and when Ian were freshmen, they maybe didn't have that as much, that luxury. The luxury that Trey Perry and Tyler Robbins and Kirby and Waltz have is they can look to those older guys. When things do go awry a little bit, and those guys can help keep us together and keep moving us forward.
Off the top of my head, Suter last year against Air Force had his 42-point game. I'm sure that they're going to have him highly
Yeah.
scouted for this game. Just as a whole, is there anything, from an offensive perspective that, you'd like to kind of execute, whether just kind of sharing the ball, I'm assuming it's, same type of game plan, but, just with them keying in on him, do you have any thoughts there?
Yeah, obviously Peter had a tremendous game last year against them, and he made some tough shots, and he's a great player. And he was feeling it that night, and we rode the hot hand, that's for sure. But we got a lot of different guys that can do it, and I think that's what makes us a really hard scout is we have 7 or 8 guys that could go get double figures any night. We're a very balanced team overall. So if you focus too much on one guy, that's really going to open up some things for other guys. So I think just using that, using his gravity, that maybe open up some things for other guys, because the go-to guy for us is always going to be the open guy.